me, I don't care. About to put this in the air. Nigga find this best way to smoke, nigga. I'm high in the motherfucker, nigga. Yeah, you know me, got the tree, got the hemp, got the flare. I'm gon' lean in this chair, about to put this in the air. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga.
What's up with y'all out there, man? This is, I was about to say, but I'm gonna say this though. This is Best Way to Smoke, Unfiltered Radio, man. And make sure you stay elevated with me, Big J.
Oh, yep, and you know you're going to always stay smoking with your favorite smoking partner.
And what's popping, y'all? It's C-Pop. We ready for a good show?
Man, we ready for a good show. Let me hear something. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear something. Before we get into the show, I want to say this, though, man. Y'all know I'm a proud Bronco fan. Win, lose, or draw. Proud Bronco fan. You know what I'm saying? And we made history yesterday. We did something no team has never done.
That nigga lying. When they be losing, the niggas get on that nigga helmet. That nigga be emotional than a motherfucker. So don't let that nigga go with that proud shit.
Hey, look, if y'all don't see me on here, it ain't that much emotion in the world though. But look though, we broke a record, man. We did something nobody have ever done. We scored 33 points in one quarter to seal a game. That's some basketball shit though, man. So I want to give a salute to my motherfucking Broncos. You know what I mean? And I want to say this though. I'm gonna send a shot. The Raiders had a donut. They couldn't even score no points though, man. You know what I mean? But we gonna move on this shit though.
And y'all.
But look though, it's a lot going on in this, you know, in the cannabis world and shit though, man. And I say that all the time, every time we come in, because it's always something going on. And something that we done talked about on many occasions is like people being arrested for cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Still being arrested, you know, for having possession of cannabis and things like that though. So like checking data, you know what I'm talking about? Doing a check on data, you know what I mean? The numbers have decreased significantly though. But they're still high. It's still over 200,000 people that was actually arrested for cannabis possession, from growing to possession and to selling. No, you know what I'm saying? I believe when it comes down to possession, you know, you got to obey the laws though. They got stipulations put in place and shit like that as far as selling cannabis though. But I think when it comes to possession though, people shouldn't be getting arrested at such a high rate. And I think it was like 92% of the arrest rate was for people with possession. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if the charges stuck, but people were still being inconvenienced and being arrested, you know what I'm saying, for possessing cannabis. You know what I mean? What y'all think about that, man?
Are those numbers nationwide too?
Yes, in the U.S.
Lord.
Yep.
Lord.
What states is those coming from? Because you still have states where it's not even tolerated.
It's coming from every state in the U.S. Cause so even the ones that's not tolerated, you know what I'm saying?
So they're getting arrested for like, you know what I'm saying? All right, I got a blunt, I got an eighth in my pocket.
Yep.
And they going to jail for possession of marijuana.
Yep. Getting booked, you know, probably getting locked up and getting cited out.
And where you get that data from?
From Marijuana Moment. You know
and
what
they
I'm
say
saying?
motherfuckers is I don't know, because if it's like that, you know what I'm saying, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But certain states I can understand. You know what I'm saying? If you can pinpoint those states, because there's a lot of states out there where it's not tolerated. There's a lot of cities and counties where it's not tolerated. You know what I'm saying? And you get cracked with it, you know what I'm saying? You actually breaking the law. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit count.
Oh yeah, ain't no question. No, and I did see something in that article that was saying even people in California are still, you know what I mean, being subject to being arrested for different shit though. I'm thinking more so in Cali though, it might be something tied to it. You know what I mean? Versus just a simple possession though, or you might just have too much because I think what is it out here? Four zips or a couple zips or something like that though. You know what I'm saying? So if you over that limit, you can be arrested though, or deal with whatever legal shit you're gonna have to deal with. You know what I mean? At that point. You know what I'm
And then
saying?
like, I know like some places are pushing like the advocacy of like cannabis being like an opioid alternative as well,
Right.
and like big pharma don't want that.
Oh
You know
hell
what I'm
no,
saying?
they don't.
Big pharma don't want that at all. So they're gonna make shit sticky as long as they can make shit sticky. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying. No matter where you are.
Oh yeah, and just like even what we talked about with Target last time we was talking about Target and shit though, like it said I seen something after we had that show where it said that Target like picked Minneapolis to do this in. You know what I'm saying? Because of whatever
Mhm.
leniency that they do have, that's a little more lenient than other states and shit like that though. So that state was handpicked to see how this shit gonna kind of move or whatever. Because I don't know. I know in California. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not up on the laws and shit like that though. But as far as in California, we can't go in no department store and go get a cannabis beverage. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we not even near yet out here.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
I know. Shout out to Minneapolis. But I just wonder, like how we talked about it last time. I wonder if that's gonna be a good thing for cannabis or a bad thing. Because like how you said, you've been saying forever, like big business is gonna come in.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So right,
And, and
no, I'm
stir shit
looking.
up. So it's almost like only thing I don't like, and this is with any law, I just like it should just be over regulated. It's over regulated. Everything. Everything. Like the government don't gotta get involved in everything.
Right,
Like get your ass where you are. You old ass officials.
right. And
Like
if you think, well, we got 51 states, right? 51 is it 51?
50 BJ.
Huh?
50,
50? I thought it was 51.
50.
Okay,
What's
hey,
50? What's the 51st state?
shit, I don't know. But I thought it was I thought it was
You
51
said it's
though.
51.
Shit, I don't know. Shit. But look though, no, it is 51. It's 51 though. But look, out of the 50 states though, look, out of the 51 states, majority states have some kind of cannabis, whether it's recreational or medical. It's only about what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 12 states that don't have no dealings with cannabis, that don't have no recreational, that don't have, you know, nothing on a legal level dealing with cannabis though. So if you take that data that we were speaking about a few minutes ago with the arrest level, that's still a high level of arrest if majority of the states are legal in some type of way, whether it's medical or recreational. Majority of the states that are legalized has both recreational and medical. If people want to get that data, you know what I'm saying, going to take that time and find that data as far as what states is legal and what states are not though. But those are the numbers for Sugarдale. It's 51
So,
states.
like within those arrests, you know what I'm saying? How far does it go? Does it go before the judge? You know what I'm saying? Or do they get to like the substation? Like what's the like how does that shit going?
As far as that, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit that I read, the data wasn't that part
It's
wasn't up
probably
in
just
there.
it's probably just arrests, not like convictions, but just
Right.
arrests. Whatever
That's
just gets through and then out to the whatever makes out to the newspaper or whatever, just the arrest. You know what I'm saying? But it could not even just be it's like we can't even just look at the states that aren't like the 12 states that aren't like fully there yet. Because like if you look at like New York, like when New York got that green light during the pandemic, they went crazy. They kicked in that door. You know what I'm saying? And did a whole lot. But the the government started pushing back, you know what I'm saying, and being like, wait a second, like y'all doing way too much, typical New
Right.
York shit, doing way too much. So I'm sure they went on a spree over there trying to like stop people's bag, because they were opening up cannabis trucks, um, all types of shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They were doing the absolute most, and they're like, wait a second. You know what I'm saying? And more arrests were being made. So
Right.
it's still when walking like trailing in that gray area, it still just leaves room just for bullshit, you
Right.
know. And I've
Right.
been
And then
like, here in Cali, they'll be like, hey, we need y'all to do XYZ to stay in compliance. Cool, you'll do that. And then, like, 6 months down the road, oh, hey, we need you to do ABC now. It's like, wait a second, you just told me I just had to spend my bread to make sure I was in compliance over here. And now you're saying, no, it's actually this way. Like, it's that bullshit.
it's a lot of
You know what I'm
twists
saying?
and
It's that
turns.
bullshit. Moving that goalpost. Right. Moving that goalpost a little further, a little
Yeah.
further, you know? So it's like, I almost feel like, in a sense, I almost feel like the states where it is legal, it affects most because when you go to the states that where it's not like recreational yet, it's you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what it is. Hey, don't get caught with this shit or it's a wrap. You
Hmm.
know, and so everyone knows their lane. Like you go to the states where it's legal. Oh yeah, like let's whatever. Whoop de woo, and then they're like, wait, but not like that. Get out of here.
Hey, look, Long Beach Carlos said that hat is ugly. What the fuck?
All that, or I told you, it came in looking
Hey,
orange as
no, but
hell.
Long Beach Carlos is a Raiders fan though. You know what I'm saying? He a Raider fan and shit though. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna throw some hate though. Shout out to you though, bro. You know what I'm
We need to
saying?
see. We need to see the motherfucking comment.
He said that it came and took over the industry. Yeah, for sure. Get
All
up.
about the money at the end of the day. That's
Yeah,
the facts. Yeah.
yeah,
Long Beach Carlos ain't lying.
yeah. On the
Not
real.
just about the hat, but like, but like, it's all about money at the end of the day, for sure. They want to make sure they keep that control to make sure their pockets are fed. I feel like we all should just worry about our own pockets.
Ain't no question.
Worry about our own pockets.
Ain't no question and shit though, man. And everybody wanna, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things that need to be righted in the cannabis industry and shit though. And I want to say something because we finna move on. But how do you have you ever seen like an older person, right, dressed a certain way or moving a certain way, and you've been like you should act your age and shit though? Like, man, that motherfucker need to act their age and shit though. Have y'all ever been out and had that thought about
Hmm.
somebody?
Yeah, I actually almost got
I
into
don't know.
a.
I'll be in my own motherfucking world a lot of the time.
On everything though. So look though, we finna get in this though.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for threats. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check. I mean,
Hey, look, and on that note, we was talking about somebody you feeling like somebody should act their age, right? So we finna get into Ice Cube. This one nigga Ice Cube right here in Scarface. We do not own the rights to this music. But we about to play this shit though. You know what I mean? Hold on, man.
Thank you for showing up on such short notice.
Yeah, our regular babysitter had an emergency.
No worries. That's why we named our app We're Here For You.
Because we're here for you.
Okay. So, we don't want the twins to see us leave.
No.
We'll be back in a couple hours.
We'll be back. Let's do it.
This is for the black, white, brown, and beige. Never tell me to act my age. Bitch told me to act my age. That's when I let his ass out the cage. Here come the rage, blast like a gauge. Bitch told me I was going through a phase. Oh, you confused, going through a maze. Before you read a nigga up, bitch, I turn the page, I keep it moving. Yeah, church on the move. Only get worse when I'm finna act a fool. Old school, don't play by the new rules. Old school, slap the shit out of nephew. Fuck a prank, I don't play, boy. What the hell, boy? This is Uncle Elroy. Still with it, still wild, real loud. Still only fuck with the real crowd. Yeah, homie, you a real clown. Sitting there and cried as a church mouse. Told me I was immature. How? When I'm in the store wearing velour, bitch. This is for the black, white, brown, and beige. Never tell me to act my age. Bitch told me to act my age. That's when I let his ass out the cage. This is for the black, white, brown, and beige. Never tell me to act my age. Bitch told me to act my age. That's when I let his ass out the cage.
I don't give a fuck where you from, nigga. Take your ass back if you love it that much. If not, shut the fuck up. You niggas ain't built no different. You talk that shit and don't listen. We can all act ignorant. Bring the guns out. I'm a vampire when the sun's out. I'm from the streets, I got to act that way. Steady fucking with me, telling me to act my age. Back up out my face. I ain't like these dudes. Not finna fight this nigga. I'm about to like his fuse. The fuck they thought I was just gonna talk, let that whole shit slide. Now that ain't my style, so that ain't gonna ride. So it's on sight. Empty out the whole clip. Now it wasn't your night. I'm an OG nigga, you don't know me, nigga. I'm as solid as the one that came before me, nigga.
This is for the black, white, brown, and beige.
Never tell me to act my age. Bitch told me to act my age.
That's when I let his ass out the cage. This is for the black, white, brown, and beige.
Never tell me to act my age. Bitch told me to act my age.
That's when I let his ass out the cage.
That's when I let his ass out the cage. Bitch told me to act my age. Hey, that's a slap for me right there though, man. Cause it made me think about a video that I just seen recently, right? It was a young lady talking about, well, she was an older lady talking about how a lot of older people, when it comes to social media and shit, like using social media, like older people will think like be thinking it like what other people gonna think and shit though. You know what I'm saying? But like younger people, as far as kids, she like kids out there making more money than us on the fucking internet because they don't give a fuck what nobody think. You know what I'm saying? They doing what the fuck they want to do. And if you gonna watch it, you gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? If you not, you not. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of us get caught up in like older people get caught up in what people gonna think and shit like that though. Like, oh shit, oh what this motherfucker gonna say and what this one, instead of just having fun with it and letting this shit come how it's gonna come. So, you know what I'm saying, to all the motherfuckers that be telling people to act your age, man, do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If however you want to turn up and have fun, you know what I'm saying, man, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like me, man, I represent the squad to the end. You know what I'm saying? Broncos.
Oh, like, real. Who like where's that rule book at? You know what I'm saying? To where it says like age categories, you know what I'm saying, has a certain act to that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was sitting there. I'd be lost in my own world to be like, looking. Sometimes I'd be like, damn, that's some crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at them old motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't new. Like, you know what I'm saying? Act your age. Because I motherfucker tell me, I'd be like, what you mean? Act my age. Where's that category?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like where was that shit? You know what I'm saying? You can be 80. And nigga, if you able to, nigga, I'll dunk on a nigga, put nuts all on your chin, nigga.
On the real.
You know what I'm saying? Like where's that rule book at that these motherfuckers come up with that shit?
On the real. On the real. What you think, Pop? What you think about that though, Pop?
I think what everybody do what you want to do.
Let him out the cage.
You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, no matter what. Do what you want to do, because you're always gonna have somebody mad, no matter what. No matter what you're doing, someone's gonna be mad. So just
do you.
You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely been like, around people where I'm like, how fucking old are you? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it was more opposite for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like not like, oh, you're old and acting young. I feel like it was the opposite. Like
Oh,
you know,
you act too old. You don't act like you in your 20s. You
like
act like you 40
like where's the
something.
maturity at? You know, if anything, you know, like how old are we type deal? You know, like why are we
Yeah.
acting like we like well I guess it's
Right.
like why are we acting like this is high school or middle school or some shit? Like but besides that, do what you want to do. I'm an advocate of doing what you want to do. I don't care how crazy that shit is. Do it.
I look, and then I'm gonna speak on me as a black man going out and dealing with society every motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? So when a nigga go out here being professional and you know what I'm saying, dealing and doing what he doing and shit, when a nigga come home or a nigga get in that zone, you know what I'm saying, a nigga gonna relax and like really do him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm gonna do him around this motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? And be loose. Like we laugh all the motherfucking time. Niggas get on each other nerves and everything. You know what I'm saying? But niggas be laughing and all that kind of shit though, man. But that's what it come with though, man. And you just made me think about that though, because we be laughing and cracking jokes on motherfuckers all the time.
All the
You
time.
know what I'm saying? And a nigga be like
Motherfucker,
really,
act your age.
man, a nigga really be out here crying and shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like laughing. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, on
Yo,
the
if I'm gonna
real.
do nothing else, I'ma laugh.
Ain't no question.
Most of the time at inappropriate moments, but I'ma laugh.
Ain't
Okay.
no question. Ain't no question. So we about to slide off until
Come on, let's go.
All right, y'all. All right, all right. Welcome to the pop off.
let's
So, do
go.
we want to talk about mental health first, or do we want to talk about get into politics? Which one do we want first?
Let's do the mental health first.
All right, cool. So, trending topic Gucci Mane. He's been going around promoting his book episodes where he talks about mental health. He talks about his experience with schizophrenia and just a lot of other things. And I believe he made the book into an album as well. So he just talks about his journey from just childhood on into the music industry and just what he's kind of been experiencing, right?
All right.
So shout out to his wife because, like, you know, I've been hearing a lot of stuff like for forever since he got out of jail actually, from just how she just moves just to make sure he's good. You know what I'm
All right.
saying? But they went on the Breakfast Club not that long ago, and she was just going over just like how she deals with it, like even before they got married, how she was dealing with his little episodes that he was having, you know,
All
because if
right.
you experience anybody with schizophrenia, they lash out, they tend to hear voices, so like it's almost like a devil on your shoulder kind of like telling you stuff, you know, where it's just like you're fighting that
Right.
devil. You know what I'm saying? Because that devil could be telling you, oh, your loved one is doing some shit, and you got to constantly fight that. You know what I'm saying? Until you
Right.
end up fucking around and snapping. So she was just like, I get how she put it was just she's seen how he needed the help, and she's like, I can't, like, I'm not leaving now. Like, I could definitely help this man. You know?
Hey, look, hold on. DJ said that ain't the
Ain't the
real Gucci
real
man.
Gucci man.
Oh, what? He's a
So you
clone
really
or
believe they
whatever.
cloned that nigga?
Somebody was saying that. Somebody was like, whole time I thought he was cloned or something like that. But like, lo and behold, he's just healing.
He just healing,
Like,
huh? Nigga say, ain't that crazy how a black man, you think a black man is cloned because he healing? That's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
man trying to do some good in his life. He's
Right. And the nigga a clone. Now a nigga a clone. Hey,
but
you a
you know
fool,
what?
DJ.
But you know what? It brought up topics about other artists that go through the same thing because the industry's a lot of shit you got to deal with, especially when they introduce drugs and all that other stuff into your life or whatever.
Right.
So they were asking about other artists as well, and we have a clip of that. So let's take a listen real quick.
Let's take a listen.
When you see artists doing that now, do you know exactly what they're going through? Yes, I do. You be like, since going through an episode, I can see it because I've been through it, and I'm like, I be feeling sorry for them, you know what I'm saying? But because I see the media, they just go with it, like this person like mad or they being, like mean or whatever, but they be like going through something really mental. It be some mental health stuff going on. Do you reach out to any of those artists? I'm trying to think. Did I reach out? Now I don't do a lot of reaching out because some of them like I feel like they wouldn't be accepting of it. You know what I'm saying? But because you wouldn't be accepted at that time. Yeah, at that point you can't really talk to them like that. But like my wife said, I wish I could talk to the people that know them to tell them how to help them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I tried to reach out to Kim when Kanye was going through an episode. It bothered me so much, but I don't know her, and I didn't want to feel like a groupie. Yeah. So I tried to send messages to people. I never succeeded, but this was during their marriage. I'm like, damn, I want to talk to her so bad. Like, I can help you.
Man. Hey, look. Yeah, that's crazy.
Go ahead.
No, I was just thinking about Kanye, how they dropped that documentary. The dude dropped a documentary with Kanye, and he did a lot of lashing out. You know what I'm saying?
The documentary's out already?
I'm not sure though. I seen a couple clips of it. It might be out though.
And I can't wait to watch that because he, from what I understand, he got I want to say he got a lot of clips from those times where, how you said, when he was lashing out, when he was like heavy in the media, like the back and forth. You even got to see kind of like the demise of his marriage, right?
Yeah.
So, but in that recording, how they asked him if he reaches out, and he's like, they got to be accepting of it, because it's true when it comes to mental health. Like, if you don't know what's going on with you, that's the biggest part. What's going on with me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to be like, okay, like I got to deal with XYZ today, blah, blah, blah. But that self-accountability of like, this might not be normal, quote unquote, or this might be getting out of control, or whatever you want to put it. I don't want to put no negative notion on it, because mental health is mental health. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's not a linear process. Like, everybody got stages of whatever they go through. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. I don't care what nobody says. Everyone goes through some form of like mental health, whether it's up or down.
Right.
So, but when it comes to like the music industry, it was like hella interesting for me, because it's like we talk about that all the time. You know, how these labels are using these people, you know, how they're abusing their character at that, because you don't see these labels protecting them at all, you know, because they're going to make money. They're going to capitalize regardless. They own your identity. They don't just own your music, but when you're signing off, you agree to, like, basically they own your image. So they can shape that however they want, you know. So apparently Gucci, he was talking about, until he was like in the music, like, in the music industry, and started like dealing with more of like, I want to say prescriptions, he really started having those voices he spoke about, you know what I'm saying? And his wife was just like, at the time, girlfriend, started to see like, no, like these are manic episodes. Like, we're gonna get a hold of that. You know what I'm saying? And really had patience with him, when his loved ones at the time were abusing that. They were using it for whatever he had. So, and he talks about how he's seen some similarities with Kanye. They said Kanye was giving away money, his cars, all types of shit. And Gucci was doing the same thing. He was just giving away jewelry, money, whatever. And his loved ones knew that he had something going on, and they still took advantage of that. So everybody in the music industry, everybody in whatever industry, get you a solid support system, man. Get you a solid support system.
Ain't no question.
We say it till we're blue in the face, you know, when it comes to mental health, especially in the Black and brown communities, y'all.
Hey, listen, man. Yeah, and it's a trip too, though. Like, I was talking to one of my peoples and shit yesterday, and he was actually like kind of going through something though. You know what I mean? And as a black man that, you know, that go through shit too, you know what I'm saying? Just like being able to be there for somebody that's willing to reach out, you know what I'm saying, and get deep about what's going on with them. Um, it's appreciative, and I'm glad I could be a person to be there for somebody like that too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need that shit though, man. And like me and my nigga was talking about last night. It's like a black men, we are the most hated fucking species on earth. You know what I'm talking about? Like we have it worse than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Including black women and shit though. We have it worse than anybody. And the perception of us and shit like that though, man. And we got to keep pushing through that, and and deal with the world, and still be a provider. You know what I'm talking about? Still
Right.
have to be well rounded around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And all that kind of
To
shit
keep
though.
pushing.
Right, and just keep pushing though. So to have them outlets is important, like a motherfucker though.
For sure. We got a comment actually, DJ Phobic. The suicide rate of men is 3.5 times more than that of women.
Ain't no question.
And I know we also talk, and I say this as a woman, like we treat like our friendships and relationships a lot more deep. We treat them very deep. That's
Right,
why like when you see like a lot of women um falling out with whoever, like we always take it way more personal because we feel like it's a lot more give and take. We really rely on our support systems. You know what I'm
right,
saying? We don't just want a friend to just no. It's like how can we really give and take here? You know what I'm saying? So men, I feel like they struggle in that aspect. You don't see a lot of men with those solid, deep, like, can I pick up the phone and be like, yo, bro, this was a rough day. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, I want,
It ain't
like,
like that with us because niggas is like bitches. You know what I'm saying? Niggas talk too much. You know what I'm saying? They'll
Mm-hmm.
take your business, spread that shit all over the place.
so
That's why
we're
niggas be
females,
like,
man.
you know what I'm saying, like toes up and be like, man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Niggas is
right,
you know what I'm saying? Nigga trying to backdoor, you know what I'm saying? Get your girl, you know what I'm saying? Like sideline your businesses and all type of little shit. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Makes that shit unworthy. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And it's like it'll make a man be like, hold up, bruh. I'd rather
right.
just like go ahead and like talk to the nigga in the mirror about this one.
On the
You know what
real.
I'm saying? Versus just pick up the phone and be like, or even go, you know what I'm saying, have a cup of coffee or something with your partner. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas is untrustworthy.
On the real.
Man,
That's
man.
real
And that's
talk
across
though.
the board.
Do you feel like that's do you think that's more of like that becomes more of a thing, like, as we're in this like social media era? I feel, and this is where I'm coming from with this, because I feel like in this new generation, they don't give two fucks about longevity. Like
Huh.
compared to like, I feel like when like growing
There
up,
ain't no moral values.
longevity in your relationships, you wanted that longevity with friendships. I still got friends like 20, 30 years in, we've been friends, like type shit. So like making new friends, the new friends be coming and going more than my solid, like, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like this new generation, the longevity when it comes to jobs, friendships, relationships, whatever the fuck, like they are quick to be like, next, next, next. You know what I'm saying? So they don't give a fuck about spreading your business and none of that.
On the real.
They haven't like
On the
them
real
people
though.
pretty
Yeah,
chill.
and that's crazy though. Like to Cuzzo point though, like coming from the street, like from the street level type shit. Like and just being a person that observe and shit though, and being around certain shit, it do pull you back from fucking with certain people and shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like I've experienced that though. You know what I mean? And you know, like and a nigga be like, but it's
Boy,
good.
whoop de doo. Huh?
Yeah, whoop de doo around this motherfucker. And it be good when you can recognize that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like some motherfuckers don't recognize that shit and then get caught up in some bullshit though. You know what I mean?
Man,
On the real.
I
Mm-hmm.
I
want to
think
know like where they get that
Mm-hmm.
statistic from. You know what I'm saying? When like what men are what 3 times more likely to unalive themselves than women.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that come from?
I mean, well, I remember on the podcast when we was filming season 1, Big J brought up a statistic similar. He broke it down by like, men, women, like
Yep.
all different types, like white men, black men. Like he had a whole layout of just like like how high it was, like
Uh,
for men compared to women.
uh,
You know, I want to say women are like more prone to what, like heart attacks, but men are like more like inclined to
but
suicide and shit like
but
that.
like you said, as far as with women, y'all will congregate and talk. You know what I'm saying, and get into them deep feelings and emotions and bitch, fuck this nigga or wooty wop this bitch. I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? All that y'all will get into all that kind of shit like that though. Men tend to don't really do it like that though. You know what I'm saying? To get in the niggas deal with shit. You know what I'm saying? We deal with it. And for the most part, we deal with it and keep it moving and shit though. But like I said, like for me, like I've said before, like getting older and more mature, you know what I'm saying, and my way of thinking and shit like that, having somebody to communicate with about certain shit, nigga, that shit is it's a help because you never know who relates.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know who relates to your situation and shit, though, man. And you can get a different perspective. You might be thinking something that might be cloudy a little bit, though. You know what I'm saying? And that might be your mind frame. And you sit down and talk to whoever the fuck, and they like, nigga, did you look at it like this, though?
Mm-hmm.
Now you like, damn, my nigga, I didn't even look at it that way. But you right, though. You know what I'm saying? And it might, so to each his own around this motherfucker, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Most of the time when I say things out loud or like when I talk, like I gotta talk through things. So even if I'm not getting nothing from the other person, most of the time when I'm like saying it out loud, I start making sense to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Miss Mandy Jean.
I'm like,
That's
all right, like,
uh, good looking
and
out though.
and I don't care what nobody says. Everybody is going through some shit.
Ain't no
Everybody.
question. Ain't
So
no
that
question.
whole, oh, let's throw this in like so and so's face and let's backdoor here and do that, da da da. Everybody got skeletons and everybody got a weakness.
Ain't no question.
So you know what I'm saying? I've witnessed shit like that. Like I've seen one person going through some shit, got vulnerable with a friend. Once they fell out, they was like trying to use their
Like
own
this.
weakness and put it on the friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Like
instead of
on
you
some
doing that,
blackmail type shit.
huh?
That
Huh?
sound like they were trying to blackmail them on their feelings.
It was some shisty shit. It's some
That's
shisty
cold.
shit. It was shisty. That's like it was just like this. It was like, say if like me and Sam are arguing, right? Or whatever, me and Sam are friends, right? I get cheated on, I'm heartbroken, right? But me and Sam fall out, and I'm like, bitch, that's why you got cheated on, da, da, da. Like, it's one of them. So I was
Right.
just like, oh, okay. Like, this is how the world be moving. You know what I'm saying? So
Like
I
boy.
don't, and no, I don't care what nobody says. Like, everybody's got some shit going on. Everybody's going through shit. Everybody just be trying to survive to the next day. So,
Hey,
and
look, I remember that's like us though. Like you not supposed to tell people everything and shit though. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Because a motherfucker will look at you look at you different and shit though. You know what I'm talking about?
mhm,
That shit is crazy though. I remember we was on like in one of our little group chats a while back though. One of our people like I threw a question out there though, because a nigga be trying to see what people thinking and shit though. You know what I'm saying? And I asked, I was watching Friday when Mike Epps said, "Man, she said she gonna suck my dick from the back." I ain't never had that happen before. You know what I'm saying? So I posed the question to the chat. I said, have any, you know what I'm saying, any of y'all ever got y'all dick sucked from the back? And one of the motherfuckers in the chat was like, hell yeah, wooty wooty woo woo woo. But in my mind, I was like, why would you tell them? Why would you tell motherfuckers that? Nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck. You supposed to keep that to yourself, though, my nigga. You know what I mean?
that's crazy.
Because just imagine though, like the people in the chat, motherfuckers fall out. You know what I'm saying? And then now they telling everybody, oh, that nigga get his dick shucked from the back or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's a cold
But
situation,
that,
man.
but that's cold. But that's some hoe nigga shit, nigga.
Oh,
That's really like some
everything.
bitch nigga shit, like straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like if we fall out, nigga, we fall out. You know what I'm
On the
saying? Like the
real.
shit we done went through, whether, you know what I'm saying? If I can't speak nothing good about it, you know what I'm saying? All right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna say nothing bad about you, nigga.
Right,
Just because
right.
we done fell out, nigga, that's hoish too. You know what I'm
Ain't no
saying? The
question.
highest
Ain't no
power.
question. Ain't no
You know what I'm
question.
saying? And it like, bruh, like really though, you know what I'm saying? And that's what make that shit like really hard, you know what I'm saying, for like men.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because of shit like this. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, all right, we part ways or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now you get the spread, and you know what I'm saying, some type of business, putting extras, you know what I'm saying, on whatever the nigga may be going through, just so a nigga can probably like look at you in some type of esteem type way. That's
Right,
some bitch
right.
nigga shit, straight up.
On everything.
One thing I
Nah.
will say though is like a man never wins when he's gossiping. A man never wins when he's running another man's business. It looks crazy to the public. It
Man.
looks crazy. I mean, I know it's like a double-edged sword. It goes back to what you were just saying about how y'all have it the worst.
Man.
But it's just like hearing
This shit
But
like
wicked.
it's
I
yeah.
can't fathom like another man coming up to me to gossip. I'd be like,
Right. Right.
me personally, I don't even like it from women. I can't stand the he said, she said. But like from a man, it just like I get immediate disgust. Like, why'd you feel like you had to tell me that?
Ain't no
Like, do you
question.
not have like friends to talk to? I don't know. I just can't do it. Like the online stuff, same thing. I'd be like,
There'd be a lot of that
you
shit
didn't have
though.
nowhere to go. You didn't have $1 to make. You just
Man.
you
But nigga, but even the online thing, like niggas be on social media with the shit though, exposing motherfuckers and all, you know what I'm saying,
mhm.
all that little different kind of shit for likes though. You know what I
it,
mean?
it looks bad. It looks real bad.
Ain't no
That's
question
not
though.
like it looks real bad. I'd be like, you can't
So
lead me
look,
nowhere but to
on,
hell.
on that note, we always run it back and it turns, you know what I'm saying, to like us, man, we have it the worst around this motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? But we want to make it, we want to make it better for us though, man. So everybody like protect your mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, you know what I mean? Even I say like this, take the time to learn what mental health is, like what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Protect that shit at all costs and do what you need to do, you know what I'm saying, to get right and stay right. Cause you know what I mean? Everybody ain't tough all the time, though. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Nigga be shit by itself, nigga, like, you know what I mean? On the real.
Or you could really be
What's it?
having
Shit, when you sitting by yourself, ain't that where you can show yourself your vulnerability?
Yeah, you should
Clear
be able
that
to
shit
do that.
on out, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And then you can at least, you know what I'm saying, come back when you're around everybody with a clear mind. Like, all right, nigga, what's cracking now? I can think a little bit clear.
I agree with
Mm-hmm.
both parts.
Yeah.
I agree
Yeah.
with both parts. I think it depends on like your circumstance, for
Yeah.
sure,
On the real.
for sure. Cause like me,
Suck it up, nigga.
I could be around hundreds of people a
Nigga,
day.
Yeah.
I'd be like, give me some time by myself.
man.
Give me some time. I'm overstimulated. Like, so if y'all gotta work, take care of family, like all the
That's
above,
a lot
you
of
know what I'm
shit.
saying?
That's a lot
Having
of
some
shit,
time for
though.
yourself might be nice, but also talking to somebody, it should be available as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Protect your mental health. Everybody. You know what I mean? What's up with that EBT shit, though? What's going on with the EBT?
speaking of mental health, we're
Yeah,
gonna
man.
fuck around and just fuck it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess it depends on like where you at or whatever. But this one big beautiful bill,
Bring me one, Print.
right? Is definitely going to be changing probably sooner than later. I believe
November 1st.
there was talks on November 1st, cutting funding and benefits from a lot of people.
Question.
So some of those will be like for those who are receiving benefits. I believe it was like from the ages to 18 to 54. Now it's like you got to prove that you are working in order to receive these benefits, and that's for 65 and under, right? That's one of the things. The SNAP benefits, the EBT, they're cutting funding like by about 200 billion.
The ECT.
So, right. So that includes benefits for those who are taking care of kids under 18. Again, they're going to be looking for a lot of proven if you're working to be eligible for these benefits, or proven that you're a student. So, and it's going to affect people with housing as well. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of changes, and it's hitting us right in the winter, y'all. Right in the winter.
No
So,
question.
there's a lot of like push pull on this topic. Obviously, it's going to affect a lot of families. Excuse me. It's going to affect a lot of families who potentially need this. There's also people saying, well, get to work. So a lot of back and forth. I feel like it's very diabolical happening in November before Thanksgiving.
Man,
Thanksgiving is going to be
everything.
hella light.
On everything. I can't even buy no motherfucking food stamps, bruh.
You gotta get that turkey before October 31st and pop that bitch in the freezer. All right. Get
Yes,
you a nice little butterball. Like,
man.
man.
But yeah, it's a cold situation though for people that's really, you know what I'm saying, that's really gonna get hit by it though. But I think it's a wake up call for a lot of people that's out here bullshitting, that's just sitting on that shit and lollygagging and shit like that though. And just to keep it 100, my perspective is like this though. Y'all already knew when this motherfucker came in, you know what I'm saying, what type of time he was on, and he said it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit was in play. So motherfucker should have been preparing and shit though. A lot of us, you know what I mean, tend to sit back, and then when shit happened, the motherfucker like, damn, no. So man, it's a cold mix though. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta
Yeah,
find
it's
your
cold
way.
mix. You know what I'm saying? But you still gonna have them motherfuckers like shit, like back in the day when the motherfucker get on GR. Same shit. You gotta prove you looking for a job, you doing this, you doing that. Then you done found a way, nigga, to do this and do that, and they ain't got no type of job.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? So to them motherfuckers, they gonna figure it out. They be like, oh, they gonna do such and such, whoop de whoop. They very smart in that area.
ain't no
You
question.
have a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? It's like the laziness is there, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when this shit come, it ain't finna be no laziness, because I bet you it's still finna be a lot of the motherfuckers be like, oh, this is what you gotta do to keep your stamps.
Right.
The next hustle finna come in. Let me shut up because I think I'm telling.
Ain't
I
no
mean, there's
question.
always a
No,
hustle.
but
That's
where
my
there's a where
shit.
there's
Like,
a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? And
man.
just like what cuz I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, to get back like really on the business side of it. I believe you sign up for that shit, you know what I'm saying, for a temporary fix. You know what I'm saying? For you to be
Ain't no
down on your
question.
luck a little bit, have a little bit of assistance, you know what I'm saying, while you're getting up on your feet to like do something to potentially get off of that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Now, forever stay, those thinking motherfuckers, I'll be like, man, may the best motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, keep your stamps. But
Ain't no
like, you know what I'm saying, you know
question.
what this shit was built for, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Better
Man.
get up, get out, and do something.
Parents who are responsible for a dependent under 18 also used to be exempt from work requirements, but now an exemption only applies to adults responsible for dependents under the age of 14. Also, veterans, homeless
Niggas'
individuals.
birthdays when they get pushed back.
Man, Christmas, all kind of shit though finna be hit. Cause
Yo, one thing,
they gonna have to make up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
one
look, they're
thing,
gonna have
That's
to work at
wicked.
least 80 hours a month though. Like I forget the age range. But they're gonna have to work at least if you able bodied and you on government assistance, you're gonna have to work 80 hours a month. That's 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? For 400 in stamps and probably 395 or you know what I'm saying in cash. So you might as well go and get a job though. You know what I mean?
man, man. Yeah, this man ain't playing. He's cutting whatever he gotta cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's I think it's crazy, like, coming from the north where it's cold as fuck. Like, that's when you gotta hibernate and grind and make your money the most because everything's more expensive. Not even just
Right.
holidays, but that heat bill be ridiculous, and that's if your furnace is working properly. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
I'm like,
Cold game.
cold game, right? You know what I'm saying? Whether you rely on like food stamps or benefits or not, like it's still like it's literally like it's grind time because it ain't an easy. It's not easy making it through November to March if you're from the
Mm,
north. It ain't easy. So get
mm.
prepared and definitely, you know what I'm saying. Go to job fairs, reach out.
When niggas
Apparently,
said
in
job fairs.
certain states that certain states that are like that don't have enough jobs. I guess they're making exceptions for, but
Hey, do job fairs like really like work? Because I remember it was a time in my life, you know what I'm saying? I used to hit job fairs up like a motherfucker. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? They be talking about hiring on the spot, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get suited and booted and all that, resume, everything straight legit, but don't nobody out there get hired on the spot.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to a job fair before.
Me neither. I never been to one.
Not, man, I have. Man, I done been to a few of them motherfuckers. The job fairs, I don't know. The job fairs that make a motherfucker be like, man, I ain't doing that shit.
I heard that's what they do though. You know what I mean? We
They
finna
ain't
see.
doing
Man,
none of that shit.
but you know what? Like one thing I will say, even though I do feel like um Cali be having their hands too like into too many people's shit as far as the government and regulations and stuff.
Right.
One thing I will say though, that this is one place that I have lived where if you walk in some place looking good, have your resume and be like, listen, I'm here to apply for blah blah blah. I see a lot of people getting interviews on the spot. So I know a lot. Like I've been to many other places, walking in, harassing, harassing the fucking place. Like, hey, I'm back again. I'm back again. You because you didn't tell me no. You
Right.
just said come back later. Bet I'm back later. Come back tomorrow. Bet I'm back tomorrow. I'm on your ass.
On the
They
real.
still will be like, nah, whatever. Go online. Cali will give you an interview on the spot, depending on the place.
On the speed out,
Right, because if you think about it, there's so many freaking people here going through them papers. Like you're not putting a face to name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know there's been a lot of places people have told me like, listen, you be fired at XYZ, walking on this day. I guarantee you they're gonna give you a interview on the spot. So if y'all are living in this is Southern Cali I'm talking about, I'm sure it depends on place to place, so don't kill me. But if you are looking for a job, you want a little extra income, especially if you're in the creative industry, I can't stand creatives who are just not working. Like, work that job, work an odd
Right.
job,
Ain't no
like
question.
freelance. Who
Get it out,
cares?
nigga. Get it how you live. You know what I'm
Get it
saying?
how
Run
you
this
live.
motherfucker.
Fuck whoever else is saying what. Like, the fuck?
Ain't no question.
Like, McDonald's is paying for your schooling now and shit. Like, what?
Ain't no question.
Like,
Like
hey,
do something. Like Cuzzo said a little while. Get out and do something around this motherfucker. You know what I'm
do
saying?
what you gotta do. Do what
On
you
the
gotta
real.
do. Fuck what the
Like,
next
you know
person
what?
is saying.
This is like the attitude, you know what I'm saying, of some of the youngins these days. You know what I'm saying? I'm going off of this because it's somebody close to me said the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like certain jobs was offered. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I ain't doing that shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm too good for that right there, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? But it's a job, you know what I'm saying, for you to get, you know what I'm saying, money in your pocket. But then turn around and be like, you know what I'm saying? I can get that on GR from the county. I was like, what the fuck, nigga?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the whole
But
way of
you know,
thinking.
I'm saying that though, you know what I'm saying? Because though that thinking process is out there with them youngins. You know what I'm saying? Like getting a job. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you mean? I'm too cool
Mhm.
for that, nigga. If I'm not going into like no executive CEO type shit, I don't want it. I'd rather go
Hmm.
get on the county, book me a nigga or something.
On the real.
Man, but like if you want them jobs, where do you think you're gonna have to start? You're gonna start at the bottom. Like Listen, I've been into plenty of places where I'm just like, my goal was here, but I'm like, this is open, and if I get my foot in here and just have the right conversation with the right motherfucker who is like, let me see your resume. That's nothing but a transition. People love hiring within.
Yeah,
People
everybody.
love hiring within.
Cold part about it, everybody ain't gonna do that though. A lot of people out here, that's why they own. That's why they getting the ECT and the
And they
SNAP
and
and
they
shit.
don't
You know
do
what I'm
that. They
saying?
don't. People don't want to like have a little
What's
internship.
ECT?
You know what I mean? The EBT, cuz that's just another way to say it.
Oh,
Each
my
set of
bad.
tomorrow. Each set of tomorrow, nigga. You know what I mean?
Listen, you got to be creative about what you want. Sometimes, you know what I'm
Ain't no
saying.
question.
Like I've gotten a job where I was like, I'm not, or I got offered a job where I was like, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And somebody was like, you might want to reconsider the location it's at.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about it. I asked around. I found out how much a person was getting paid in a day, and jumped right on that shit, and it helped me get through. You know what I'm saying? Like it helped me fund another goal.
Ain't no
You know what
question.
I'm saying? So like, work that job. Don't listen to nobody else. Don't
Ain't
listen
no
to
question. Look,
nobody
look,
else.
look, look. Let's pause real quick. I want to tell y'all like this. I'm smoking on some Bronco 33 right here. It's called Bronco 33. You know what I
Damn.
mean?
Big.
On the real. On the real. Look, we finna slide off though, because you know what though? We don't what?
Hey.
To get the wrong idea about me. I don't have nothing to hide. I want the world to see. I'm a gangster.
I want the world to see that I'm a weed smoker. I was finna just say smoker, but you know the motherfuckers be like, oh, that nigga said he a smoker.
nigga clip that like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but like how y'all saying, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of stuff changing. EBT changing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, with the cannabis. You know what I'm saying? They saying like if you're a motherfucker that's like into your gun rights, they trying to like you gotta take one or the other. You know what I'm saying? If you indulging in cannabis, you know what I'm saying, and other little drugs they want to put or medications they want to put on that scale. You know what I'm saying? You unable to exercise your gun rights. You know what I'm saying? Your constitutional right. You know what I'm saying? So lately, you know what I'm saying, the Supreme Court is willing to hear, you know what I'm saying, the marijuana and the gun right, you know what I'm saying, where you can go ahead and like possibly use together. Over here in California, you know what I'm saying, we low-key kind of fucked as far as guns. You know what I'm saying? They just banned the glizzles. You know what I'm saying? You got G-locks. You know what I'm saying? It's a banman on those. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? It's going across Trump board. You know what I'm saying? Are his team best. You know what I'm saying? As far as like allowing marijuana users, you know what I'm saying, to exercise their 2A rights. How y'all feel about that one?
Yes, it needs to happen. Why shouldn't a cannabis user be able to have gun rights? You know what I'm saying? Or exercise their gun rights.
If I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying, if like some of them like Schedule 3 pharmaceuticals, I believe if you taking some of those to a certain like dosage, you unable to exercise your 2A rights. You know what I'm saying? Because of the mind alterations. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I'm saying, doing certain checks if they feel as if like, you know what I'm saying, like you ain't stable or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? That's one of their little loopholes they be using, like, you know what I'm saying, you're not really stable. We're not going to grant you, you know what I'm saying, this license or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
I believe it
Cold
was like
setup.
something too with the if you have your medical card. I want to say if you have your medical card and you can't own a firearm type deal, because they're like, if you have to smoke and be under the influence because of your medical condition, then you can't own it. Like how Serpo said, one of them loopholes, like you can't own a gun type deal because blah blah
and that's
blah.
what they finna put forth. You know what I'm saying? That's the argument they putting forth. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be stripping this, you know, especially if it's medication, because you do have certain people with medications, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, and still exercising them rights. you got some states, you know what I'm saying, to where it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's your constitutional law. You don't need no motherfucker. I mean, it's your constitutional right. You don't need no motherfucking piece of paper, you know what I'm saying, to carry your shit. Go ahead, get it. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what's cracking over here in in California. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually just saying this. I'm putting this out there for like if any of our viewers, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know what I'm saying, like indulging in the medical side, you know what I'm saying? Because cannabis is medical. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they trying to block you from exercising those rights. You know what I'm saying? Like look into it. You know what I'm saying? Get informed about it, because if it's something where voting time come around, you know what I'm saying? If you're aware of that, you know what I'm saying? Our word to count too. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're saying it's going to count, you know what I'm saying, with the cannabis awareness, you know what I'm saying, as far as like laws, regulations, this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, if we felons out here, you know what I'm saying, some people you know what I'm saying, rights have been stripped because of certain, you know what I'm saying, legal shit that been going on or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? But they constantly putting stuff out here that we may not even know about. You know what I'm saying? And they passing it. They passing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucking us. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I'm just putting it out there. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, if you are on the cannabis side, even if you're on the 2A side, you know what I'm saying, you come across it. If you're on the gun side of it, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Check
Mm-hmm.
up on the cannabis aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Because we in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. You know what I'm saying? We partners.
On the
We
real.
players in the game. And I do want to say, you know what I'm saying, those states that actually have, you know what I'm saying, like allow those to exercise their 2A rights, their crime rate is real low. All the states where the gun, you know what I'm saying, like are restricted, crime rate is high.
Hmm.
And
You can
a lot of
you
those
can
states
Google
have,
that.
like, especially when they have open carry, they don't be having no crime.
Niggas be ready to pop some shit.
Right. They be
On the
having that shit
real.
right on their
Eh,
hip.
Man,
Like,
and that's crazy because
hey.
I remember the first time I seen that we was going across state, the nigga just walked in the store, you know what I'm saying, shit just out on the hip, you know what I'm saying, just pushing like regular. I'm like,
Mhm.
they do that out here. It was like a culture shock to a nigga. And then once I
Mhm.
started like looking around, I'm like, that all these motherfuckers got guns. Like, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
My
Mm-hmm.
brother
Make a
won't leave
motherfucker
Arizona
think
for that.
twice.
He's like, I need my shit
Mm-hmm.
on me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he will not leave Arizona for that.
Hmm.
I want to say it's Arizona, but yeah,
It could be.
you ain't lying.
Arizona, Vegas, yeah, all the motherfuckers, yeah, Vegas like that now.
You are not lying, man. Yeah, they like how you said they in the same boat. They in the same boat as us. Like they've been trying to. I don't know. I be thinking the worst. I be like, they want to regulate these guns so bad to do some bullshit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I
it's a
feel like
whole bunch of that going on.
man.
Let me ask y'all this question real quick. Now it's off the little guns and the cannabis stuff. I was watching some stuff, you know what I'm saying, about uh child upraising, raising children. And they say, you know what I'm saying, you have a high rate, you know what I'm saying, the kids doing great, you know what I'm saying, with two-parent household, meaning the mother and the father. And then when they broke it down, you know what I'm saying, they went to the single mother household to the single father household. Out of those two, what do you think, like which one of those groups do you think, you know what I'm saying, had the better upbringing of the child?
Single father.
And that's what it was. Well,
Yep.
Pop, what you would have said.
Who me? What I would have
Yeah,
said?
yeah.
I was
Like
getting ready
like
to
out of
go.
those two.
I was getting ready to go on a tangent, so don't ask me. I
Oh,
don't think.
Yeah.
but well, you know what I'm saying?
See,
Like it's statistically, you know what I'm saying, like research that like the
structure.
kids do well, you know what I'm saying, with mother, father in the home. The
Hmm.
kids do slightly less than a single father household than a single mother household. You know what I'm saying? Meaning them single mothers, you know what I'm saying, is at the bottom of the totem pole.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm saying that to say, like, with that, how do you guys feel about that statistic? And do you think like it's true? Two-parent household number one, single father household number two, and the mother single household you know what I'm saying, last as far as like the upbringing of the child?
I
Um,
think. Go ahead, Pop. You got it. Go ahead.
I feel like I always try to go for 2-parent households because like that shit's a lot on somebody. I would never be like, oh yeah, like do it on your own. Nah, if you can figure it out, figure it out. But
Go
what I
for it.
will say, is that doesn't mean I haven't seen some bullshit in 2-parent households. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean like they're holier than thou type shit. Like parenting is there's no book to it. There, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's people are doing the best they can. You know what I'm saying? But like, um, what you call it? I'm not knocking no single dads. Like I got the best dad ever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not knocking no single dads. You know, from doing their thing. They do the best they can too, even with their little girls. So that's all I gotta say about it for real.
Okay, that wasn't a tangent. Hey,
Nah,
but look, yeah, yeah, yeah. You look
I'm
like
gonna
you was
leave that.
holding back. You look like you was holding back and shit though a little bit though, yes. But I say this though, I believe as far as what I think about that statistic, I think it's true as far as with men because you know, in most relationships, even when motherfuckers is together, the man is more sort of disciplinary. You know what I'm saying? And that's doing that, the authority figure. You know what I'm saying? More so the with the woman, from my experience with seeing shit and being around and shit like that, the woman tends to be a little more lenient with certain shit though. And then it's like if the dad is on one, if the man is on one, the woman is gonna ease the pain. The man is the discipline. The woman gonna ease the pain and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think with a man you'll get more of the structure though. So yeah, I believe that's very true. You know what I mean? And I done been at every level of that though. You know what I'm saying? In my own experience. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
On East Side Thudders. You know what I'm
And
saying?
look, I done seen some shit, you know what I'm saying? It was on social media. We had two little niggas going at it. You know what I'm saying? One of them, he going at it, the little nigga, like a little sassy little nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, little sassy shit. You know what I'm saying? You got the other little nigga right there, like, you know what I'm saying? All the nigga did got like a little bit too close and like banked him up. Bam, bam.
And
Real
he was
fast.
smaller, huh? He was a small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen
You
it.
know
I
what I'm
seen
saying?
it.
They had that caption, raised by your mama, raised
Yeah,
by your daddy.
on
You know what I'm
everything.
saying?
He said, "I'm bigger
Both,
than
you know what I'm
you."
saying? Both of them was clean.
Bah.
You know what I'm saying? They wasn't dirty looking. It's nothing like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? This nigga coming with sass. When this nigga is coming, we're like, I'm finna float this big
Man,
nigga.
man.
I just had to put that out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
true. That's so true. One of my sisters is she's so small. She's little as hell, right? She got to be like about 5'1". She's always been little though. But she act like a missile. I mean, she'll back it up too. She'll back it up too. But like, you know what I'm saying? But she used to always like she used to come home when she was like younger, you know, forgetting like, you know, she was always a little one, so she'd always get picked on. And one day my dad was like, "You're not coming home unless you beat this girl's ass," because like the girl kept messing with her, and she beat her ass. And my mom was so mad. She was so mad. And it got to the point where my sister's now just beating this girl up just because now when she sees her because my
Huh.
dad told her
Hey,
to.
She getting it off. She getting it off.
Now she like,
hey,
oh,
look.
I'm getting you for last week and the week before and the week before. And it created a whole monster. But I mean, it's one of them things. Like, don't
Hey,
come home
look.
crying no more. Like,
I'm finna start this up right here, right now on the Best Way to Smoke Unfiltered Radio. You know what I'm saying? It's not a shot at little motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But we finna go with your favorite smoking partner statistics. Within my statistics, I don't know no short motherfucker that's a punk.
that,
Short motherfuckers, them motherfuckers is tough. If they ask for whatever, the motherfuckers still stand on bed. They stand on business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
maybe
no short punk.
I think because they had to. I think it's because they had to. I don't think it like, you know what I'm saying? I feel
Them
like because
niggas
they
be
had to.
tough.
They always got busted type shit. So now they like, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole
Shit,
fact. I
cause
don't know
it
anyone
seemed
who
like
believes
cause I've seen it differ. It seemed like a nigga that's about like 5'5" and a straight wing.
I can't.
Oh man, it's all kind of niggas out there, man. But smaller people tend to have that little complex though. You know what I'm saying? Like they can handle the world. So you know what I mean?
Oh, so that's what it is. They just be having
The little,
I don't want to get blasted in the comments and in the chat, but so they be having little nigga complex then, huh?
That's the thing though.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the thing. You
We
ain't
got to keep it real. You know what I'm talking about?
right. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Especially with men. I hate to say it. Especially with men. You're not gonna, like only so much with women. You know, women get it from other women type shit. But like men, like sometimes they lead with that. You know what I'm saying? Like they lead feeling like you could feel it. Like, oh, people definitely fucked with you a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have that, like if someone didn't put that confidence in you, you know what I'm saying? Type deal. But then I've also seen like little men who go for tall ass girls and with chest out. Chest out. I'm like, yeah, get it.
Make that shit happen. Yeah.
Hey, look, is that a thing though?
Give it to me. I'm like, yeah.
Is that a thing? Because you would see like little niggas with tall girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Big niggas with skinny girls. Vice versa too. Big ladies, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Short lady, tall nigga. You know what I'm saying? So is that the like those little definitions of like opposites attract?
I mean,
can be, yeah.
Do you think they have their own little like community where you go to, like, you know what I'm saying, little skinny niggas can go and be like, nigga, it's all big things and this motherfucking like little niggas and go like, I'm gonna go get me somebody like 7 foot tall.
I mean, hey, but you know, on the opposite spectrum, there are tall girls who are insecure about their height. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like there's this girl I know right now. She's tall. She's gorgeous, man. Gorgeous skin, gorgeous hair, gorgeous. She tall. She about almost. She damn. I want to say she's almost 6 foot. And she's like, I refuse to wear heels. Like, and you could tell she's like insecure about it. She's young. I'm like, girl, you better rock whatever the fuck kind of shoes you want. Wear them heels, because you know what? If you want someone who's taller, he's gonna find you. Like he's gonna find you.
Would you date somebody that's 4'6"?
Why would you ask me that? 4'6". Lord, I don't see it. I don't see it. But again, character means a whole lot to me, so I don't want to say nothing.
Hey, cuzzo. So hypothetically, would you date a woman? You know what I'm saying? She's probably about like 7'9".
7 foot. Yeah, if she bad, my nigga.
She wear like 13 and a half, nigga. 14.
If she bad, look, if she bad, I just got me a giant bitch. I got me, you know what I'm saying? If
she wear your shoes to go pick up your backwoods and shit.
Oh, no, she can't fit her shoes. That nigga shoes too little.
Man, he said 13. I don't wear 13. You know what I'm saying? But if she bad though, you know what I mean? Like look like Diamond or something.
Man, I can't. Hey, I'm just saying.
I don't know, hypothetically, you know what I'm saying? And like in the single world, you know what I'm saying? You have to be walking, you're holding hands like this.
That's not that tall though. Her arms gonna be long though.
See, that feels good as a woman, but I don't know how it's a circle. He said,
"Oh shit!" She gonna be like, "Come on, baby."
I stick to my original statement. Do whatever makes you happy. Do whatever makes you happy. Because, like I said, I see a little dude. Like, I'm getting her. And I'm like, okay. Like he gave me confidence the way he was like, like. She was definitely the tallest person in the room. He was definitely the shortest, and he's like that one. I was like, okay. All right.
Nigga say
Don't
holding
say no.
hands.
Hey,
Don't
I
get
know,
shit.
hey,
right?
my
That
nigga,
should be
I
fun
would, I,
though. That should be fun
I
though.
would
I
drop.
wouldn't care. Nigga, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, come on, baby. Let's go. We going over here, nigga.
No,
Nigga, I'm not
hey, for
tripping.
sure. For sure, if y'all with
Shit.
each other like that, nigga, by all means, you know what I'm saying. I'm
I
for
support.
sure with that. But I would drop out laughing like a motherfucker if I saw a couple, you know what I'm saying, push, and this nigga he walking like this. Yeah,
Chest
baby.
out though, happy. Come
Like,
on, baby.
yeah, baby. Like,
They gonna be, hey, nigga gonna be
oh, that
rolling
is
up.
crazy.
They gonna
Do
be
whatever
rolling.
makes you
Yeah, whatever makes you happy. Yeah,
I
nigga,
don't
come
care
on,
how
baby. Cause look,
straight.
I'm close to everything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Her hips right here. You know what I'm saying? Her hips and all that's right here. What's up, baby? Like shit. You know what I mean? Like shit.
Hey,
We might click on every level mentally. She might stimulate my mind around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
hey, so if her hips,
You gonna let it go for some height?
Man.
hey,
Shit.
hey, so if her hips and shit is right here at they face level, the hips.
Close. You know what I'm saying? Close. Shoulder. You know what I'm
So
saying?
so you eat her out while she just standing up then, huh?
I knew you was gonna say that, cuz. Leave it to your imagination, bro. Yeah,
It'd be like
man.
putting it back on some head. Just
It's
stand right
easy.
here.
That's why I said
Just
it's
stand right
easy.
here.
Now we gonna come on, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna get 2 chairs. Let me get you another chair because she gonna need 2 chairs to sit down.
Oh,
Like,
she big then, huh? She's
yeah,
a
baby.
big tall motherfucker.
She got cheeks.
The
You
one
know
you
what I'm saying?
manifesting got
Yeah.
cheeks. She
No,
ain't
I
just
ain't
tall for
manifesting
no
shit
reason.
though. I ain't manifesting shit. You know what I'm saying? You full of shit, Pop. I ain't manifesting nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I just caught on to that shit because I was
Don't shoot a man. Just
manifesting,
say the
nigga. She thick.
manifester, all
She
right?
tall, thick, nigga.
Crazy as a motherfucker though for that one though. Why?
Man,
Yeah, man. Let me ask y'all something though. Like, I ain't asked y'all this in a long time. What's y'all best way to smoke? Pop ain't smoked shit.
Listen, I've been
You know
trying
what
to
I'm saying?
be as productive as possible.
On the real.
So for me, like my best way to smoke, like if I was doing something creative, cool. But for me, my best way to smoke is in the house.
Right.
You know, light me a little candle. My robe's probably on. I got a nice little beverage next to me, maybe like a glass
Right.
of water or like some aloe drink or some wine. I don't know yet, you know, something, whatever. And my little joint, you know what I'm saying? And like it's a vibe. Lights are low, feet are up. I'm in for the night. Face is washed. I'm chilling.
Ain't no
I'm
question.
vibing. That's my best way to smoke.
What's your best way
Maybe
to smoke?
maybe write some shit down or something, you know?
Yeah.
Mine's, you know what I'm saying? Mine's has elevated. You know what I'm saying? Because I really be finding my best way to smoke because late night, odd hours of the night, you know what I'm saying? You can catch me at somebody's gas station, me and my motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? Push through the night, they can pull over and be like, damn, you got to get this gas. You know what I'm saying? And I got a gas back up too. You know what I'm saying? I find my best way to smoke. And right there, bam. And you can sit right there and it's like crazy because it's like sitting on the bike, smoking. There's nobody around the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, the cashier up inside this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Sit right there and smoke and you look up, you can see these stars, clear skies and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You just smoke, hit that shit, bam. You see your smoke disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
Put the helmet back on, bam, and get back on. That's been my best way to smoke lately. Everything.
That's right. Look,
Somebody gas station.
That's right. Somebody gas station. That's right, cuz that's right. Look, my best way to smoke is after my Broncos scored 33 in the fourth quarter to win the game, and the fucking Raiders go for a donut. That's my best way to smoke right now.
Can't stand him.
I
Hey,
can't believe that. Nigga,
what the
I
donut?
can't believe that.
Oh, okay.
Nah. You finding your best way to smoke, you know what I'm saying, off of a glory of niggas in tights. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to me, bro.
Hey, it's a whole bunch of it's a whole bunch of fans out there. That's probably like
My
this
nigga,
nigga crazy.
boy.
Nigga from every walk of life around this motherfucker. Nigga, this Broncos, nigga. That's all it is, though. That's all I want to say, man. But look,
Oh, wait.
on that note, look, I want to tell y'all like this, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. This is Big J. Make sure you stay elevated, man, and follow us everywhere.
And Serpo, your favorite smoking partner. BW2S, Serpo JR. Don't forget the underscore. Oh, that was a nice one.
And your professional hype woman. You'll see us next week. All right? Tap in, don't tap out. Best way to smoke.
Not me. I'm giving my resignation notice.
Know me, I don't care. About to put this in the air. Nigga find his best way to smoke, nigga. I'm high in the motherfucker, nigga. Yeah, you know me. Got the tree, got the hemp, got the flare. I'm gon' lean in this chair. About to put this in the air. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air.